श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नव कंजलोचन कंज मुख कर मंज पद कंजारुणं कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नील नीरज सुंदरं पटपीतमानव ललित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरं भज दीनबन्धु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकन्दनं आहुनन्द आनन्द कन्द कौशल चन्द दशरथ नन्दनं शिरमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु उदारु अङ्गविभूषणम् आजानुभुज शर चापधर सङ्ग्रामजितहर भूषणम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शेषमुनिमनरञ्जनं मम हृदयभञ्जनिवास कुरु कामादिकलदल गञ्जनं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नव कंजलोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणं कंज पद कंजारुणं। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। सन्तोषिणी जगन्माता मम सौभाग्यवृद्धये नमस्करोमि भक्त्या त्वां प्रसन्ना वरदा भव। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं बाणौ महासायकचारुचापं Namami Ramam Raghuvamsanatham. We saw yesterday Jadayu Moksha. Ramchandraji, as per information he gathered from Jadayu, Ram Lakshman continued the search for Sita ji. As they were going ahead, an Asura came. His name was Kapanda, and he was under a curse of Durvasa Rishi. And Bhagavan released him from that Asura Yoni. After blessing that Kapanda, Shabari ke ashram pakudhara. Now, as I said yesterday, there are two characters in Ramayana. They appear very short time, but they leave impression in our mind. One is Jadayu, second is Shabari. Now, she was a tribal woman and devoted to a great Rishi, Matanga Rishi. And as Matanga Rishi was departing from that place, he had already recognized her bhakti and seva. And so he said, I am going to give you a mantra. You keep chanting this mantra. Mantra is very simple. Ram, Ram. So, after receiving the mantra, Shabari asked, who is that Ram? Guru said, whoever is that Ram, he himself will come to you. You don't need to know the meaning of this mantra. The meaning will come to you. When Ramchandra, she was waiting after that for a long time. Every day she thought, today he will come. Today he will come, and the day passed, but still she is not disappointed because she had that complete faith in the words of her Guru. But when Ramchandraji came finally, she started thinking, I have not done any kind of sadhana. Those who do real sadhana, they think that they have not done any sadhana. Those who do nothing, they are the one complain. What? Remembering with leaky, pokey mind. This is what we think. But think about it, such a sadhaka like Shabari, she thinks that she has not done any sadhana. And she feels that I don't deserve this Ramadarshan. But she understood, Munike Vachana Samuchi Jiya Bhaye. Because my Guru has said to confirm the truth of the words of my Guru, Bhagavan has come. The credit goes to her Guru, who she saw. Now she saw the lotus-side Bhagavan, Jada Mukut, the crown of Jadas and garland of flowers picked up from the forest. One Shyama Varna and other is Gauravarnam, dark and fair complexion. When she saw, she fell at the feet of Bhagavan, immersed in love. The words were not coming out of her mouth. Again and again she was bowing down to Bhagavan. How many years she was waiting. Then she saw, suddenly said, oh, I am making Bhagavan stand. Please come. And a beautiful seat was given to Bhagavan. Then she made him sit and washed his feet. she bought fruits, roots, and fed Bhagavan. Now, many of you know that she was fasting, tasting the fruit, and then giving to Bhagavan. It is not said like that here in Tulsidas Ramayana, because he understands the feeling of everyone. He said, Kanda Moola Para Surasa Atidiye. He gave suras, means fruits, means sweet fruits. Now, how do you know it is sweet? Because she tasted it. How can she taste and give it to Bhagavan? He said, I did not say that. The one who is expert in fruits picking, he will know which is tasty. And the Lord ate that again and again, praising Shabari's fruits. And Bhagavan ate that with love. Like Bhagavan said in Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. And it is said, Barambar Bakhani, means not that he praised her fruit at that time, even after returning to Ayodhya after 14 years, and Kausalyaji herself was making food for him. Even at that time, he remembered Shabari's fruits. That is what it means by saying Barambar. She stood in front of Bhagavan with folded hands. As she was looking at Bhagavan, the waves of love rising in her heart, and she knew the puja vidhi, watching her guru perform puja. She said, Kehi vidhi astuti karahu tumari athama jadi me jatamati bhari. I am born in a low caste family, and as a tribal woman, I am not literate, and I don't know how to sing your praise. I am dull-witted person, low in every respect. I don't know how to sing any praise. Now, listening to her, what Bhagavan said, Kaha Rekhupati Sunu Bhamini Bata. Listen, O Bhamini. He addresses her as Bhamini. This word Bhamini means young, beautiful girl. But Shabari was not young or beautiful. In fact, she was not good looking at all. Because of that only her husband left her. Here her inner purity and beauty is addressed, not the physical look. Now please listen, Bhagavan said, I accept only one thing, that is devotion, the highest prem. That only I understand. Suppose someone born in a high caste family with lot of wealth and prosperity, but there is no bhakti for the Lord or Guru, then it is beautiful like waterless cloud. No use. When Bhagavan thought, Shabari says she is illiterate, she doesn't know how to praise him. But Bhagavan said, I am educated, I can sing praises. And why all the time devotee should sing the praise of Bhagavan? Sometime Bhagavan also can praise his devotee. So Bhagavan skillfully said, Shabari, I am going to tell you the 9 kinds of devotion.
नवधा भगति कहो दई पाई सावधान सुनु धर्म कपट तजी जान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
मंत्र जाप।
मंत्र जाप मम दृढ़ विश्वासा। पंचम भजन सुवेद प्रकाशा। छठम शील विरति बहु कर्मा। निरत निरंतर सज्जन धर्मा। सातव सम मुनिमय जग देखा। मोते संत अधिक करि लेखा। आठव जथा लाभ संतोषा। सपने हो नहीं देखई पर दोषा। नवम सरल सब सन छलहीना। मम भरोष हिय हर्ष न दीना। नवमः एकौ जिनके होई। नारी पुरुष सचराचर होई। सोई अतिशय प्रिय भामिनी मोरे। सकल प्रकार भगति दृढ़ तोरे। जोगी वृंद दुर्लभ निजोई। जो कह आज सुलभ भई सोई। मम दर्शन फल परम अनूपा। जीव पाव निज सहज स्वरूपा। जनक सुता कई सुधी भामिनी। जानहि कहु करि बर गामिनी। पापा सरसि जाहि रघुराई। कहु हिय सुग्रीव बिताई। सो सब कहहि देव रघुवीरा। जानत हूँ पूछहु मति धीरा। बार बार प्रभु पद सिरुनाई। प्रेम सहित सब कथा सुनाई। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। कही कथा सकल बिलोक हरि मुख। हृदय पद पंकज धरे। तजी जोग पावक देह हरि पद लीन भई जहाँ नहीं फिरे। नर विविध कर्म अधर्म बहुमत। शोक प्रद सब त्यागहु। विश्वास करि गहदास तुलसी। राम पद अनुरागहु। जातिहीन अगु जन्म। महि मुक्ति कीन असिनारी। महामंद मन सुख चहिसी। ऐसे प्रभु विसारी। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
9 kinds of devotion. Devotion is one, but their expression is 9 kind. Number 1, for all of us, our sake, Bhagavan is explaining what is devotion. For us, it is an upadesha on bhakti. As far as Shabari is concerned, it is Varadan for her because she already a devotee. It is a blessing for Shabari. Great praise of Shabari because after giving out 9 types of bhakti, Bhagavan said, even if anyone has got one of them, he is dear to me. But Shabari, you have all 9 of them. Then how dear she is to the Lord. It was a great praise. Actually, devotion is only one kind, the unconditional love for the Lord. But where to start? how that devotion is developed or expressed. It manifests in 9 forms. Now listen attentively. This is for us because we listen only tentatively. So number 1, satsang, starting point. That place where you get opportunity to listen to the glories of Bhagavan's virtues, leelas. Mark Twain said, if you don't read newspaper, you are uninformed. If you read, you are misinformed. How the media plays different roles. Satsang, where you get opportunity to listen to Bhagavan's glories. That is how you develop devotion to Bhagavan. That is called satsang. So first is Shravanam. Then number 2, as you listen to the katha, it will create love for the Lord, Ramanam. Third one is service to your Guru without any ego. Then you will get clarity of knowledge. Number 4, then what you hear, you think, you start singing the glory of the Lord without any shyness, hesitation. Number 5, Veda says repetition of the mantra with great faith. Shabari was told to do this japa and she just did that japa. See the result, Bhagavan himself come there. Now we are talking about Treta Yuga, long time ago. But now, you see, not that old, our Shivaji's time, Samartha Ramdas was there. He chanted Bhagavan Ramchandraji's name 13 crores. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 13 crores time. As a result, what? Bhagavan Ramchandraji himself became his Guru. Number 6, as the devotion grows more and more, he loses interest in the worldly kind of things and control of himself and practice more and more spiritual sadhana. Unlike, even after 80-year-old, people want to get married. Not that kind. So, one has to lose interest in the worldly kind of things. Number 7, the whole world is seen as pervaded by the Lord. And Siya Ramamaya Sab Jagajani. When Bhagavan said one more thing, my devotees are greater than me. Bhagavan is like sandalwood tree, but its fragrance is spread everywhere by the breeze. So Sant Mahatmas are like breeze and Bhagavan is like a sandalwood. Devotees do wonderful publicity about Bhagavan. So Bhagavan says they are greater than me. Number 8, total contentment by whatever they get by chance. Yadrichalapasantustha tundvatito vimatsaraha. So no craving, no running about for things. Whatever you get with your honest work, ellapase nija karmopatam, be contented. They do not see anyone's fault even in their dream. What is the sign of purity of mind? Even in dream, you don't see bad of anyone. Even if you see someone's fault, but you don't keep on thinking about it. You see only your fault, not others' fault. Number 9, with everyone loving to everyone. Some respect, some suspect. Bhakta is the one, he is same to all. because his mind is totally absorbed in Bhagavan and also completely depend upon the Lord. No elation or depression. Now, Bhagavan said, whether man or woman who has got even one of the 9 forms of love, that person is dear to me. Bhagavan said, in you, all the 9 kinds of devotion is there in full measure. You have my darshan, and therefore you will have darshan of your own Sarupa. Now, do you have any information? Then Bhagavan suddenly changed the topic. He asked, do you have any information about Janaki? Shabari said, go to Pampa Lake and on the Rishyamukha mountain, one Sugriva is there and he will tell you more about Sita ji. Now, what is the point? Bhagavan asking her direction. In the beginning, to purify our mind, we perform selfless karma dedicated to God that purifies the mind. Purified mind longs for knowledge. Then it gets that knowledge. And after knowledge, the love that arises for the Lord is something very special. It is called Jnanottara Bhakti. And in that, the fulfillment of love is in rendering seva to Bhagavan. Seva is starting point also and culmination also. Whenever you love someone, you want to do something for that person. Bhakta wants to serve the Lord, but the master should give the opportunity to serve. Here for Shabari, Bhagavan gives an opportunity to do seva. She understood that. And she said, you stay here. That Bellini, she was a great yogini. The purpose of my life is over. And keeping Bhagavan's lotus feet in her heart, she out of her own yoga shakti kindled the fire in her own body. She merged with Bhagavan. Tulsidaji says, give up all other things which creates only sorrow. Grow in love and devotion to the lotus feet of Lord Rama. She was not from a great birth. Even then she was liberated by Bhagavan. O mind, you forget such a Lord and think of something else. Will you be ever happy? Your sorrows will not end if you turn away from the Lord. After that, as per Shabari's advice, Bhagavan moved ahead. One side he was admiring the beauty of nature, but other side everything was reminding him of Sita ji. And then in one place he found a lake, that Pamba lake, and he sat down there. And you know at that time Narada Muni came there. Bhagavan was peacefully sitting, but Narada Muni felt that the Lord looked sad. Naradji came and did namaskar. Bhagavan said, Narad, come. He asked, how are you? And he said, I am fine, but I am feeling sad because of my curse. You have to go through all these difficulties. Narada said, I want one boon. Yes, what is that? Lord, you know there are thousands of names are there for you. Out of all that names, your name Rama must become more prominent. Just as in the clear sky, many stars are shining, But when the moon is there, how it outshines all stars, like that in the clear sky filled with devotion in the heart of people, in that heart your name should shine like the moon. Bhagavan said, Tadastu, may it be. Lord Shiva also told Parvati, among thousands of names, Ram Nam is equal to 1,000 names. Bhagavan's all names are great, but Ram is considered most powerful, important. Now, Naraji said, Bhagavan, I have one more question. Yes, what is that? Bhagavan, I wanted to marry that Vishwamohini. Why did you stop? Think. Even now, Narada has not forgotten that. Narada is still holding on that thought. But beautiful Bhakti Rahasya is pointed out here. Bhagavan said, listen, just as parents have two children, one is a Shishu, a baby, the other is grown up. So the parents will always be more careful about the baby. Suppose the baby tried to catch fire, will they allow them? They will protect the child. But once the child grows up, then he can take his own decision. Therefore, I have these two types of devotees. Those who are totally dependent on me, like the child, and it is my duty to protect them. If in their mind some pride arises, which is opposed to the path of devotion, then should I not protect them? Your samskar is not for marriage, number one. You will become miserable. There are two types of people, those who have got that desire and aptitude for marriage. And if you force them to take sannyas, that will be apat sannyas. The other one who is a virakta by nature, if he gets into some fancy and get married, he will not be happy. For that person also and that wife also, both will be unhappy. So, Narada, at that time, you are under delusion. And you are my bhakta, and I don't want you to get into trouble. You are doing tapas and doing wonderful. Suddenly you forgot me, and pride came that you conquered kama and krodha. Remember, who was she? She was my own Maya. How can you marry her? In other words, Bhagavan said, you are my baby bhakta. I saved you from that. It is out of love only. Narada said, Bhagavan, thank you. Then Narada said, I have one more question. Bhagavan, you have always have love for saints and sages. So I want to know who is really a sant. What is their nature? Because someone declares that I am a sant, whom do you consider a sant? Bhagavan said, the greatest lakshana of a saint is no attachment to his body or the house or possession. Only love for the Lord is the thing in life. Actually, the lakshana of saints are innumerable. Even Sharada Devi cannot describe, because the virtues are many, but they become manifest in some for some reason. For example, a Sant Mahatma is there who never get angry. Now how will you know? Unless someone comes and teases him and irritates him, and still he is shant, then one quality is known. But that is not the only quality he has. When Naraji heard from Bhagavan that Sant Lakshana cannot be described, he felt so delighted. Again and again he prostrated and went to his abode, Brahmalok. Tulsidaji says, indeed those people who are soaked in the love of Ramchandraji, even without the painful practice of japa, yoga, etc., they will cross over this samsara. Such people giving up worldly attachment always seek satsang. With that, this Aranyakanda is completed. Boliye Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki
Jai.
Now we enter into Chaturtha Sopan, Kishkinda Kant. Only two Sanskrit slokas are there. Sitaji is in Lanka. Here Tulsidaji is remembering Ram Lakshmana together. You want blessing from them simultaneously.
Kundeendivara Vijnanadava Vibho Shobhadyo Varadhanvino Shrutinutau Govipravanda Priyo Maya Manusharupino Raghuvaro Sadharma Varmohito Sitanveshana Tatparo Patigato Bhakti Pradau Hinaha Brahma Bodhi Samudbhavam Kalimala Pradvamsanam Chavyayam Srimachambhu Mukhindu Sundaravare Sanshobhitam Sarvada Samsaramaya Bheshajam Sukhakaram Shri Janaki Jivanam Danyaste Kritina Pibanti Satatam Shri Ramanamamritam.
Here dual number is used. Kundendivara Sundarau. Kunda means white flower, jasmine flower, referring to Lakshmana. His color is like white. Indivara, blue lotus, that is indicating Ramchandraji's color. Two handsome youth, one with fair complexion and the other with dark complexion. But they are not only beautiful looking, but Adibalau, mighty, strong. Sometimes beautiful but no strong, but it's not like that. Beautiful, strong, but upper story is let. No, it's not like that. Vijnana dhamam buddhau, intelligent. Shobhadhyau, of natural beauty, graceful, it's not a made-up beauty. Varadhanni now, the topmost in wielding the bow and arrow. Shruti nutau, those who are praised by the Shruti, Vedas. Go Vipra Vrinda Priyau, and both of them are very dear to the cows and Brahmanas. That means all that which is the symbol of Dharma, love them. Maya Manusha Rupi now, they are playing the role of human being. Rakhuvarau, these two are the best among the Raghuvamshis. Saddharma Varmau, they are the protector of eternal Dharma. Hitau, both are loving to people and engaged in the welfare of people. Sitanveshana Tatparau, at the moment they are engaged in the search of Sitaji. Patigadau, they are walking this path in the forest. Bhakti Pradau Tau Hi Naha, both of them bestow devotion to all of us. It's a very beautiful sloka. Then Rama Namamritam, he talks about Danyaste Kritina. Blessed indeed are those people, ye satatam pipandri Sri Rama Namamritam. Always drink the nectar, chant the name of Ramanam. Now he gives comparison. When Devas and Asuras churned the milky ocean, there came one Amrit. That Amrit will give strength to Devas, but nothing more than that. But this Ramanama Amritam has come from where? It has also come from an ocean. What? Which one? Brahmambodhi Samudbhavam. From the ocean of the Vedas. Means it is the very essence of Vedas. This Ramanama Amritam is Kalimala Pradhamsanam, destroyer of the impurities of this tamasic age, imperishable, avyayam, and Srimad Shambhu Mukhendu Sundaravare, that Sakshat Lord Shiva himself is chanting this Ramanam all the time. Samsaramaya Bheshajam, and it is the remedy for the disease of samsara. Milky ocean, Amritam is not capable of destroying samsara. But this Amritam is the remedy for the disease of samsara. Is it bitter? No. Sukhakaram, very sweet. Janaki Jivanam, the very life of Janaki. When she was in the Ashoka Vatika, it is the name of the Lord was her protection. This is the glory of Ramanama Amritam. Now we are in the Kishkinda Kant, and we have seen the meaning of the two Sanskrit verses. Now we have some beautiful sortas are there. Muktijan.
मुक्ति जन्म महि जानी, ज्ञान खानी अघहानि कर, जहाँ बस शंभु भवानी, सोई काशी से कसनक, जरत सकल सुर वृंद विषम, गरल जेहि पान किया, तेहि न भजसि मन मंद को, कृपाल शंकर सिरिस। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
Tulsidaji had great reverence for Kashi, Varanasi. Why don't you live in Kashi? Because Mukti Janma Mahijani. Here you can gain liberation. Jnana Khani. It is city of knowledge also. Knowledge arises only when papas are removed. Yes, Akahanikar. All sins are also washed away. Why? Because Bhagavan Devi Parvati and Lord Shiva both are here. One Kashi, that where Varanasi, that everybody knows. Kash means shines. What shined is your Chaitanya Sarupa. When you realize your Satchidananda Sarupa, that is Kashi. When there is a death of ego, that is called Mukti. When the Milky Ocean was churned and poison came out, Bhagavan Shivji only swallowed that. He became Nilakant. So you should worship Kashi and Lord Shiva. Ram Lakshman continued their search for Sita Ji, and they reached near the mountain called Rishyamukh. On that Rishyamukh Parvatam, Sugriva, who was a monkey, living with some of his ministers, he saw from a distance two strong young men approaching the mountain. Now, a little background. Vali and Sugriva, they were two brothers. In Balakand, we saw Indra Bhagavan with his tejas gave birth to Vali. So too Surya Bhagavan with his tejas gave birth to Sugriva. They were brothers and they loved each other very much. But Vali was very strong. Anyone challenging him, he could not stand. So it is said one Rakshas came there, name was Dundubi, and challenged Vali. And then he was defeated and killed. Then his other brother came, his name was Mayavi. He also came and challenged Vali. And finally, when Vali came out, he ran and he was taken to a cave by Mayavi. This time Sugriva also accompanied him. Vali told Sugriva, if I don't come out of the cave in 1 month, then you take it that I am gone. Sugriva waited outside the cave for more than a month. After that, a stream of blood was coming out of the cave, and Vali did not come out. He thought that Vali is gone. So he was worried that the Maya will come out and kill him. So he put a huge boulder at the mouth of the cave and came back to Kishkinda and told everyone about Vali's death. So the ministers advised him to be the king. So Sugriva reluctantly became the king. But Vali had killed that Rakshasas and came out. Rakshasa, Mayavi. This Mayavi and Dunduvi both were the brothers of Mandodari. So, Ali had killed that Rakshasa. When he came out, he saw a big boulder is blocking his way. He thought Sugriva did all these things. And breaking that boulder, he came out. When he came to Kishkinda and saw Sugriva sitting on the throne, what? You are my brother, you cheated me. Sugriva immediately came down from the throne and he said, I am so happy that you are here. Please take the throne. And he explained whatever happened. But Vali did not accept those words. No, you deliberately did all that. And he was thrown out of Kishkinda. Not only that, Vali used to chase him wherever Sugriva went. Some of them were loyal to Sugriva, and among them, one of them was Hanumanji. The Rishyamukha Parvat was a safe place for them because Vali had a curse from Matanga Rishi. He impured the whole mountain with the blood of Dundubi. Rishi cursed him, if you come to this mountain, you will die. So Vali cannot go there. Sugriva took time to understand this. Then now Sugriva started living on the Rishyamukha mountain. But always in fear. Vali himself was not coming, but hiring some killers, that is possible. Interesting thing is, whenever Sugriva saw anyone first, he used to measure the physical strength of that person. Other people saw only the beauty of Ram Lakshman, but Sugriva saw the strength of Ram Lakshman. Whatever be in your mind, that only we see. He got so frightened and told Sri Hanuman, you take a Vatu Brahmana form and you talk to them. And if you find they are hired by Wali and on his behalf they are coming, then immediately give me a signal. I will run from here. And Hanumanji went and stood in front of Bhagavan Ramchandraji, Lakshmanji as a Vadu Brahmana. Then he asked,
कौतुमस्यामल गौर शरीरा छत्री रूप विरहो मन वीरा कठिन भूमि कोमल पदगामी कवन हेतु विरचहु मन स्वामी मृदुल मनोहर सुंदर गाथा सहत सुसह मन आतप पाता कि तुम तीन देव मम को नर नारायण की तुम दो जग कारण तारण भव भंजन धरणी भार की तुम अखिल भुवनपति लीन मनुज अवतार सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय
Hanumanji asked, who are you? Who you are? One of dark and the other of fair complexion. On one hand, you look like an ascetic. At the same time, you are having this bow and arrow, means Kshatriya. First thing that Hanumanji noticed that land on which you are walking is so rough and uneven and thorny. But your feet are so tender and beautiful even after walking so many hours. You are so handsome and delicate. And here the weather conditions are so rough and unfriendly. Why are you enduring all these difficulties? Who are you? Ram Lakshman, listening to it, did not say anything. Then Hanumanji said, you are divine being, that is no doubt. Are you the three deities, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh? Then he thought that here only two are there, not three. Then he said, are you Nara Narayan? Now, like Janaka Maharaj, this Hanumanji also recognized Bhagavan. Are you the very cause of this very world? To relieve the burden of papis, help other jivas to cross over samsara? Are you the very Lord of the universe, assuming the human form? Jaka karana tarana bhava bhanjana dharani bhara ki tuma akila bhuvanapati leena manuja avatar. Bhagavan thought that, oh, he has recognized me. Bhagavan tried to hide his real identity. He immediately said, no, we are the sons of Dasharatha Maharaj. Ram, Lakshman, I am Ram, he is Lakshman, my brother. We came to the forest at the behest of our father with my consort Sita ji, but she is kidnapped and we are searching for her. And when he said, we have introduced ourselves to you, Hanumanji immediately, when he heard Ram, the name Ram, he recognized Bhagavan. But afterwards, Bhagavan introducing himself, he asked Hanumanji, now tell me who you are. When Hanumanji heard that, immediately he recognized his Lord. How did he recognize? Bhakta will recognize Bhagavan. Then who else will recognize? He fell at the feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, if I ask you who are you, it is understandable. Because I am a jiva under the spell of ignorance. But if you, the Lord, ask me, who am I? Then it is a great tragedy. Because you have forgotten me. If Bhagavan forgets the jiva, it is the greatest sorrow. Even if I have many defects, like the parents never give up on their child. Oh Lord, you forgot me. Saying again and again, he fell at the feet of Bhagavan. But the Lord did not pick him up immediately. Then Hanumanji dropped his Brahmana Rupa, disguised form, and appeared as Hanumanji. When Bhagavan saw Hanumanji's real form, immediately Lord lifted him, and there was tears in Bhagavan's eyes. Now here the idea is, I have not forgotten you, but why are you coming to me in different form? Bhakti Shastra says, when you go to Bhagavan, you should introduce yourself as you are. You should say that I am a great sinner. Bhagavan will say, good, you have come. But if you pretend that you are such a punyatma, you are bluffing. You go to him as you are. Don't feel bad, you are more, Bhagavan consoles him. Don't feel bad. You are more dear to me than Lakshmana. Even I look upon everyone with equal vision, but I love my Sevak more. I consider him as Ananya Bhakta, who understand other than the Lord of the universe. I am Sevak of that Lord only, no other. Hanumanji loved Bhagavan, his and his bhaktas also. Therefore, he is more dear to the Lord. When Hanumanji saw that the Lord is favorably disposed to him, he said, one request is there, Bhagavan. There in the top of this mountain, in worldly standpoint, my master is there, whose name is Sugriva. Please come up and have friendship with him. Bhagavan said, I have to climb the mountain now. Hanumanji, I was walking the whole day. Why don't you ask him to come down? Hanumanji said, Bhagavan, for a jiva it is difficult to go up in spiritual height. Now having gone up, you want him to come down? I will do one thing. I will take you there. Called Pada Sevanam, the best example is Hanumanji. First his eyes went to his lotus feet, thinking this is the feet walked on the thorny, stony ground in the forest. And immediately Hanumanji lifted him, and afterwards in the whole Ramayana you will see Hanumanji never allowed Bhagavan to walk on the ground. He briefly told about Sugriva's story. Sugriva saw Hanumanji bringing them on his shoulders and immediately understood they are not enemies but friends. His fear is gone. Then Hanumanji told the story of Rama to Sugriva and Sugriva's story to Ramchandraji. And the fire was lit, and keeping fire as witness, their friendship was established. Bhagavan consoles Sugriva, and Sugriva also offered him help. Maharaj, we will definitely find Sitaji. Why you are so confident? He said, one time when we were sitting here, one lady calling out your name, weeping, and when she saw us, she dropped something. Bhagavan said, yeah, please bring that. Bhagavan sees it and recognizes it as Sitaji's ornaments. Bhagavan asked Lakshmana, do you recognize this ornament? Lakshmana, in Valmiki Ramayana it is Naham Janami Keyure Na Janami Na Kundale Nupure Tu Abhijanami Nityam Padabhivandanad. I know only the anklet as I prostrate to her feet every day. That means Lakshmana never looked at her face. Bhagavan holds that cloth to his heart and gets that information. Whatever that Sugriva could give, that we saw her being taken to the southern direction. There Bhagavan said, Sugriva, you don't worry. What Vali has done is most unjust. Therefore, I will kill him with one arrow. Even if he goes to Brahmaji or Rudra, they will not be able to save him. Here in Kishkinda Ghat, you will find the dharma of mitra, friendship. What is the dharma of a friend? After Doha 6.
जीना मित्र दुख होई दुखारी तिन्हि विधि होवत पातक भारी निज दुख गिरि समरज करि जाना मित्र का दुख रज मेरु समाना जिनके असीमति सहज न आई ते सठ कत हठि करत मिताई तपन निवारी सुपंथ चलावा गुण प्रगटै अवगुण हि दुरावा लेत लेत मन संकन धरई बल अनुमान सदा हित करई विपति काल कर सद्गुण नेहा श्रुति कह संत मित्र गुण हेहा आगे कह मृदु वचन बनाई पाछे अनहित मन कुटिलाई जाकर जित अहि गति सब भाई अस कुमित्र परिहरहि भलाई सेवक सठ नृप नृपण गुणारी कपटि मित्र सूल समझारी सखा सोच त्यागहु बल मोरे सब विधि घटब काज मैं तोरे.
Bhagavan said, those people listening to friends' sorrow do not feel any sadness. They are not good friends. True friend is the one who considers even if his own sorrow is like mountain, he considers it like a dust particle, and friend has got a little sorrow, he take it as big sorrow and runs to help him. If you happen to see your friend is going on a wrong path, then you should bring him to the right path. At the same time, in front of people, you should not talk about his vices or flaws, but his virtues only will be talked about. In giving and taking, no ulterior motive. A friend should be always more giving than taking. Somebody said, never lends book to anyone. Why? It will never come back. How do you know? That is how I made my library. When your friend going through difficult time, you love him more. But in front of you, talking very nicely and stabbing from behind, that is a deceitful thing. If you notice that someone is doing that, you do namaskar from far away and avoid him. Now Sugriva, leave all your worries to me. I will accomplish everything for you. Even though Bhagavan said that, but Sugriva was not very much convinced. He said, Bhagavan, I know you are Balavan, but that Bali is Mahabalavan. But when you get intimidated with our problem, we think that even God cannot help. I heard one saintly person's word, don't tell God how big is your problem. But to the problem you say, how big is your God? Bhagavan said, what proof I can give you to convince you? He said, you see, there is a heap of bone. It is that bone of that Dundubi which Vali threw far away from Kishkinda to this Rishimuga mountain. It is lying down there. Oh, okay. Bhagavan just with his toe threw it far, far away. Still Sugriva was not convinced. That is fine because it is only skeleton, but Vali threw that Dundubi when he was with flesh and blood. He was heavier. At that time he did. So then, what else I should do? And he showed him 7 tala trees. And Bali used to come and shake all these 7 trees. Then if you can pierce through, shoot an arrow and pierce through all the 7 vrikshas, then I consider you have the ability. Bhagavan took one arrow and shot. It pierced through 7 tala vrikshas and came back to his own. Sugriva said, test passed. Now he recognized the Lord's power. Suddenly Sugriva changed his mind. Bhagavan, now forget about Vali and all that. I am your sevak and I just want to worship you. Drop this mission of killing Vali. I think he is my brother. Now look at this side. Suddenly Vairagya came to Sugriva. Bhagavan said, I gave my word. It should be fulfilled. Now you go and challenge that Vali for a combat. Yeah, shall I go? Yes, you must go. And challenge him. Sugriva goes and challenges Vali. At that time, Tara, Vali's wife, she was a wise lady. She told Vali, oh Nath, Sugriva doesn't have the strength to challenge you. Definitely some foreign aid he must be having. Therefore, don't go and fall into the trap. He said, you are darpoke. Women are always afraid. You said that he has help from Raghunathji. If he is Bhagavan, then he is Samadarshi. I have not done any harm to him, and why should he kill me? And if he is Bhagavan and he kills me, then also it is good. I will die at his hand. It is so wonderful. Now Vali and Sugriva, the fight began. Sugriva is no match for that Vali. Vali gave such fatal blow And Sugriva is good in one thing. He can run. That was one good quality. Somehow he escapes and running back to Bhagavan. He started blaming Bhagavan. You told me you will save me, but I told you he is Mahabalavan. He would have killed me if I had not ran away. Bhagavan said, what to do? You both look alike. Just think, if I had shot an arrow and if it hits you instead of him, it would have been terrible tragedy. So now I put one garland on your neck to recognize you. And now you go and challenge him again. Bhagavan touched Sugriva's body. All his pain disappeared and he became stronger. Lord Rama asked Lakshmana to give him a garland to wear so that he can recognize him. Now Sugriva goes and challenges Vali. This time Tara warns him again. She said, he is coming back so soon. There must be something behind it. But Vali doesn't care. Whoever challenges him, Vali could not resist. And Vali came and started fighting with Sugriva with renewed force. Now Bhagavan hiding behind a tree watching their fight. This time Sugriva's attention was on Bhagavan. When the Lord saw that Sugriva is losing strength, Bhagavan shot one arrow on Vali's chest and Vali fell down. And afterwards Bhagavan goes there and stood in front of Vali. And Vali looks at Bhagavan. Vali looks at him and said, you have come here to establish dharma, and standing behind a tree, why did you kill me? Now Bhagavan said, if you think I have done wrong, okay, I can make you live and live forever. You know what Vali said? I am not a fool. Why did I live in this monkey form? From different standpoint, we have to look at this episode. Number one, when Brahmaji had asked all gods to create from their amshas, monkeys, meant for helping Bhagavan in his incarnation as Nara to defeat Ravana and put an end to his terrorism. Vali is the son of Indra. What was his job? He should have waited and supported Ramchandraji to destroy Ravana. And what did he do? He defeated Ravana individually. Then afterwards made him his friend. It is going against the main purpose of avatar. Number two, Sugriva was not at all at fault, and when he said that, still trying to kill him, and not only that, keeping Sugriva's wife also with Vali, and then chasing him everywhere to kill him. That is also adharma. Now, why behind a tree? Vali is Indraputra. Indra Bhagavan have given him one necklace and blessed him, saying that whoever comes in front of you, his half power will come to you. Ali himself was very strong, and added to that a blessing from Indra. Always he was one plus. Bhagavan was respecting the boon that was given to him by his father Indra. So Bhagavan said, you keep this body. He said, no, I understand my mistake, but I am not going to keep this body. Actually, this body was meant for serving you, but I did not do that. But now, when Bhagavan, you are standing in front of me, and your name is in my lips, can there be any better chance and better death for this body? Vali said, Bhagavan, I did not serve you, but my son Angad, he will serve you. In strength and ability, he is equal to me. And in the end, Vali became victorious. He strengthened his love for Ramchandraji, and he left his body. And when he dropped his body, he did not feel anything. It's like a garland put on elephant neck, and when it falls down, the elephant doesn't even know that. So easily he left his body. Bhagavan sent him to his own abode. Now Tara came running. She did not blame Ramchandraji. At that time, the Lord Rama gave Tara Atma Vidya without asking for it. And Vali's wife Tara gained self-knowledge from Bhagavan directly. When she got that knowledge, she asked a boon to have devotion at his lotus feet. Sugriva did the final rites of Vali, and Bhagavan told Lakshmana and Hanuman that you do the coronation ceremony of Sugriva. I cannot enter any town or city. Remember, you have to send out search party to find Sita ji. But it is now rainy season, it will be difficult. So you be here and enjoy the kingdom and pleasure of the company of your wife for 4 months. I will stay in the Pravachana mountain. But what happened was Sugriva after a long time got all the pleasures. He totally forgot his duty towards the Lord. He called Hanuman, you just look after the kingdom and I am going to enjoy everything, drinking, eating, sleeping. This is what Jiva does. Bhagavan does his part first, and when it comes to doing our part, we have excuses. I remember a person bought a lottery ticket. It was $1 million if you get it. And he prayed to Govinda, Tirupati Venkateshwara. Govindo, Govinda, if I get this lottery, I will give you half. And Venkateshwara thought it's a good deal. Then what happened? He didn't get the first prize. He got second prize, that was half the amount, $500,000. According to contract, he should give half. But when the time to give, this person said, Bhagavan, you already took half. So let me keep this half. Now this is the cleverness. Now Bhagavan, as he was living on the Pravachana mountain and looking at the nature and how the nature was changing, the clouds gathering and the rains pouring down, and Rama and Lakshmana were together, they did not play cards and waste their time. Looking at the nature, Bhagavan was remembering many, many Vedantic thoughts, spiritual thought of dharma, vairagya, niti, yoga. This portion in Tulsi Ramayanam is very beautiful. We all should read that. Now, going forward, what happened? Time is passing. Hanumanji realized my master Sugriva has forgotten Lord's work. So one day he went to Sugriva and said, Maharaj, Rama did what he promised to do, and now you also do what you promised to do. Otherwise, you know that arrow. You know what it can do. Sugriva said, yeah, you are right. Thank you very much. Do one thing. Send message to all monkeys and ask them to come within 2 days. And if not, I will kill them. Again, he went to his bedroom. Anyway, Hanumanji sent message. Here rainy season is over. Now suddenly, Sugriva, no sign of Sugriva. Bhagavan got angry and told Lakshmana, Sugriva has forgotten. I must teach him a lesson. Tell him that arrow which killed Vali, I will use it and kill him. But not today, tomorrow. This is what we have to know. When you get angry, don't immediately jump and do any action. Keep it for tomorrow. Tomorrow you will cool down and think differently. That's what Bhagavan said. I will do that tomorrow, not today. Lakshmana said, I can do that. But Bhagavan warned him, wait a minute, you only go and just frighten him a little bit. That is all. If your friend is going astray from the righteous path, bring him back. That is dharma of a good friend. So here Lakshmana goes to Kishkinda with Dhanushbad making noise. All the monkeys got frightened and ran here and there. Sugriva is also very intelligent. And when he heard that, he understood Lakshmana's nature. So what he did was, first he sent Tara and Angar and Hanuman and to calm him down. Seeing Tara, he will calm down. When he is calm, please let me know. Then I will appear. Hanuman said, our Maharaj has already sent message to monkeys and they will be arriving in no time. Please come, please come. And when Lakshmana heard that news, he became calm. And Sugriva was all the time hiding under the cot. Hanumanji told Sugriva, please come out. And when Sugriva came, and now look at this, Lakshmana is sitting. And Sugriva came and caught hold of the feet of Lakshmana. Lakshmanji gave Abhayadan to Sugriva. Now do not wait, let us go to Bhagavan. Our Sugriva is very smart. He goes first and prostrate to Bhagavan and says, Bhagavan, please forgive me. Really speaking, I am not at all at fault. Why? Bhagavan, your Maya is so powerful. Even tapasvis, munis also get tempted. I am only a monkey. To be freed from lust, greed, anger and passion, this is human being or monkeys by their own effort not able to conquer. It is only by your grace such a thing is possible. Bhagavan said, okay. As they were talking, millions of monkeys came there. Bhagavan says, Sugriva, you are the king, and therefore you should give them instructions. Sugriva divides the monkeys into 4 groups, and he tells each one of them, you go east, north, west, and the south direction. The best team that was selected was of Nala, Neela, Jambavan, Hanuman and Angad. When Sugriva was giving instruction. He was well informed about the geographic condition of every region, what one should look for, and what are the dangers. All of them he knew. Bhagavan was surprised. He asked, "How do you know all this?" He said, "Because of fear of Vali, I was running from place to place." So it is a first-hand knowledge. Even though he was running, look at his intelligence, he was noticing everything. Sugriva said, "I will give you 1 month time. If you don't find Sitaji and come back after 1 month, then you had it." Now Dakshina Disha, the group selected, were going, and Hanumanji came to take leave of Bhagavan, and Bhagavan knew it is only Hanumanji will accomplish the task. Therefore he gave him his ring with Ram Naam. "You take this," and he gave Sita ji a message also. "She will trust you with this." These monkeys were so enthusiastic. Even if they see any ordinary Rakshasa, they think it is Ravana, and pounce upon him and kill him. Then they know that it cannot be Ravana. Hanumanji was calm, chanting Ram Naam. Now all the monkeys were thirsty and hungry. Then Hanumanji noticed that birds were going inside a cave and coming out. Their wings were wet. So he thought there must be water inside the cave. Hanumanji went, and behind him all other monkeys, holding on their tail, like a train. They saw a beautiful lake and a temple, and a beautiful lady was sitting there. Her name was Swayamprabha. Swayamprabha saw all the monkeys. She knew that they are all Ramadutas. Swayamprabha told them, "You go and have a dip in that lake and drink water." And she told her story. She was waiting for serving Bhagavans and Ramadutas. Now my mission also is fulfilled here. You are in search of Sitaji. I know, so do one thing. Please close your eyes. All of them closed their eyes. When they opened their eyes, they were on the seashore. Wow. And Angada calculated 1 month is already gone. We have not found Sitaji. Suppose without seeing Sitaji we go back, we will die in the hands of Sugriva. Now what to do? Angad became depressed. And they all said, "We will sit here and fast until death." And they were all lying down in the seashore. And Jatayu's brother Sampati was also there, but he lost his wings. He also became old. That Sampati thought, "Wow, God is great. Breakfast, lunch, dinner together has come, arranged by the Lord for me." The moment they saw this huge vulture, and these monkeys got frightened. And Angad started telling, because one vulture make you remember another vulture. There was one vulture, Jatayu, who died serving Rama. And look at this vulture, he wants to kill us, eat us. And that was Jatayu. Sampati said, "Whose name you took just now?" They said, "Jatayu." Sampati said, "He is my younger brother." Then when he heard everything from the monkeys, how Jatayu died and how Bhagavan blessed him, now he said, "I remember now, one Muni has blessed me. if I do some seva to Ramdutas, I will get back my wings. Then this eagle, I mean not eagle, the Sampadi, vulture, they can see far, far. So, he says, from here I can see Lanka. I see one Devi Sitaji sitting in Ashokavatika. Now you can go there, the one who can cross this ocean, he can find Sitaji. As he was telling this, wonder of wonders, his wings grew and he was so happy to fly away. Monkeys, you see the reward of serving Rama and how lucky you are. You are the direct sevaks of Bhagavan. Then he said, as he was leaving, the one who has balam, buddhi, fortitude, and have faith, they can cross this ocean. And when Sampadi left, all the monkeys started thinking. Angad asked everyone, how far you can jump? Each one said 10 miles, 20 miles. Then finally Angad said, I can jump, but I will not stop at Lanka. I may go to Australia. But coming back is a problem for me. Jambavanji said, there was a time I went 7 times round the world. Now I have become old. I don't think I will be able to do. And when Angad said that I can jump, Jambavan said, you are our leader, you are our Yuvaraj. We cannot send you. Now all this time Hanumanji was sitting quietly. Then Jambavanji tells Hanumanji,
Kahiri Chapati Sun Hanumana Kachup Sadhira Malavana Pavana Tanaya Bala Pavana Samana Buddhi Viveka Vijnana Nidhana Pavana Sukaj Kathana Jagamani Jo Nahi Hoye Tat Tum Pahi Ram Kaj Lagi Tava Avatara Sunatahi Bhayau Parvatakara Kanak Varana Tan Tej Viraja Manahu Apar Girani Kar Raja Simhanad Kari Paran Vara Leela Vina Bhayo Jal Nidhi Dara Sahit Sahaya Ravana Hi Mari Anau Iha Trikut Upari Jamavant Mein Poochau Tohi Uchit Sikhavanu Dijau Mohi Itna Karahu Tat Tum Jai Sita Hi Dekh Gahu Sudhiyai Tab Nij Bhuj Bal Rajiv Naina Kautuk Lagi Sang Kapi Sena Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya
Kapi Sena Sangha.
Kapi Sena Sangha Sangharini Sichar Ram Sita Hi Aane Hai
Hai Richapati Sunu Hanumana Kachupasadi Rahu Balavana. Richapati, our Jambavanji, said to Hanuman, why are you sitting quiet? Pavana Tayana Pala, Tanaya Pala, Pavana Samana, Puti Viveka Vijnana Nidhana. You are Balavan, how come you are keeping quiet? You are the son of wind god. You are equal in strength like Pavana Devata. Not only you have strength, you have buddhi, vivek, all the knowledge and wisdom. You have everything to accomplish this mission. What is job? What is that job in this world that you cannot do? But Hanumanji was not getting excited. But when he heard that Rama kajilaki tava avatara, sunati ki bhayaho parvatakara. When he heard your birth is for doing Ramchandraji's work, the moment he heard Ramchandraji's work, he assumed a huge form like a mountain. His body was shining like gold. Kanaka Bharanatana Teja Biraja Manahu Apara Girina Kariraja Simha Nadakari Barahi Bara Nilahi Nakhau Jalaniti Kara. How? Hanumanji said, I feel so much of energy, and so much so that I will go just now and can kill Ravana and uproot the whole Lanka and bring Sitaji with it back. But see his humility. He is asking the elderly person, Jambavji, his advice. Please tell me, Jambavanji, can I do all that? Please advise me. See, this is the best example of youth and old people. Old people should give proper direction, but you should listen and obey. Jambavan said, son, your job is only to go and find Sitaji and give Ramchandraji's message to her and get her message to Ramchandraji and come back. Then it is Ramchandraji who will take all the monkeys in sport and kill Ravana. And this glory of Bhagavan's victory will be sung by Rishi Munis. And that glory will be spread this three world. And this glory is such that one who listens, sings, telling, understanding, that man will attain supreme good. This is what Tulsidaji is singing, Ramchandraji's Yash. Yash is the remedy for samsara. Samsara dukkham. All who sing this story will develop bhakti for the Lord. Boliye Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. With this, we have completed Kishkinda Kand. Now, we are coming to the most beautiful canto, that is Sundarakanda. See, Tulsidaji has compared all these 7 cantos to 7 Punya Nagaris. So Balkand is considered Ayodhya. Then Ayodhya Kand is considered Mathura. Then Aranyakant is considered Maya. Maya is what? Haridwar, not Bombay. Then the Kishkinda Kant is considered Kashi. And Sundarakant is considered Kanchi. Now Sundarakant, in this Tulsi Ramayanam, there are 60 dohas. 30 dohas are in praise of Hanumanji. Then afterwards 60 dohas, 30 dohas are Hanumanji and 30 dohas are Bhagavan Ramchandraji. In Kanchi Nagari also it is said there are two Kanchis, Shiva Kanchi and Vishnu Kanchi. Then Lanka Kant is considered Avantika. Then Uttarakhand is considered Dwarka. Now we have to begin that Kanda which is well known by the name Sundarakant. It is very popular. But one thing is there, when you see Balakant, Ayodhya Kant, Kishkinda Kant, Lanka Kant, Uttarakhand, the names are very clear, appropriate. But when it comes to Sundarakant, how this Kant is called Sundarakant is not known. Here this Sundarakant is, one meaning is the word Sundar is an adjective for this canto. Means a beautiful canto. Other meaning is Sundarasya. This canto is about the one who is very Sundar, very beautiful. Two persons are really beautiful. One is Bhagavan and the other one is Bhakta. There is none other than that is beautiful. We studied Ayodhya Kant. It has two parts. First part, glory of Ramchandraji is there. In the second part, glory of Bharata is there. Now when it comes to Sundarakant, first part is the glory of Hanuman. He is Sundar. And the second part is Ramachandraji's glory. He is beautiful. Here Bhakta first and Bhagavan later. There Bhagavan first and Bhakta later. Again, what is Sundar? Hearing about which, thinking about which, your heart melts in love and devotion. And it is elevated to divine heights. That is called Sundarata. We saw that even when Karadushana came and they saw Ramchandraji, they forgot their Rakshasi nature also. That is called Sundarata. Now, Hanumanji is also considered Sundar. So his story. Bhagavan is also Sundar. So their story. So both. Therefore, it is called Sundarakant. We will see this Sundarakant tomorrow. There are 3 verses. Very beautiful verses are there. We shall see tomorrow. Okay. Veera Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta
पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरु